And welcome to the Wealthy Teacher Show. And I'm your host, Dr. Victoria Boyd. I'm so excited to be able to share phenomenal people and all of the wealthy teachers in the community. If you remember, I told you about how hot it was in this studio. It's still hot. Believe me, it's still hot. And the reason I really like what I'm doing now with the Wealthy Teacher is because I'm able to help you share your story. And here at Rigel Studios, we are going to help you really put your business, what you're doing, out in the community as the expert. You become the Wealthy Teacher. Now, the reason I'm saying all that is because the Wealthy Teacher Show is produced by the Philanthropreneur Foundation, and that's a nonprofit that supports other nonprofits with education, awareness, resources. We do a lot of work in the community, but without community support, we can't do that work. And what we've created is a great program called Be the Expert. You become the Wealthy Teacher. And how it works is you come on to our show, my show, The Wealthy Teacher, and I interview you. I ask key questions. I get you to share your story of why what you do is so important, why you're the Wealthy Teacher. And what that gives you is a great video presence, because now you're captured on a medium that you can use on your own website, on social media. You can post it, you can create it and make it into a marketing ad that you need, because you're telling your story by you being represented as the expert. All we're asking is that you make a small donation to the Philanthropreneur Foundation so that we can continue our work. What you get is first class HD video made in a perfect studio that is posted up on YouTube, and you basically just sit back and answer the questions that I present to you. So I invite you to come on to the show. It's a win-win situation because you're helping us and you're helping yourself. So now we've talked about all of that where we want to help you. But what do we have on the show today? Let's see. We have some great nonprofits. We always have great people coming on. Today we're going to be talking to the Friends of Parkinson. I got interested in them because one of the actual founder was in one of my classes, and I got to understand and learn more. I had never really paid attention to Parkinson. No one in my family had it, was affected by it. But now that I understand, it has become a bigger part of my life. A part of that is because, as you know, this show is sponsored by Rock's Place HempWorks CBD oil. And CBD oils and its derivatives have been shown to, through research and data and different things, great impact in relieving some of the symptoms of that disease. But before I go, make sure that you go and read our disclaimer. You'll get some more information about that. You can find it on my website, drvictoriaboyd.com, and it says under HempWorks, FDA disclaimer. We want you to understand that we're not giving medical advice or anything. But I'm so excited to have Jamillah on the show. And then we're going to be talking about real marketing. So the marketing is going to be brought to you from Soffront and Spence Johnston, who is the marketing director. And then we're going to wrap up the show with one of my great friends, Angie Amico. And she's going to be talking about the great event and new program that she's launching in June. So before we get to Voices from the Field, I want to thank our sponsors. First, Agent with Heart. We're so grateful for real estates that want to give back to the community. And also Soffront, CRM, 25 years in the business of marketing and customer relations management. And finally, Rock's Place HempWorks CBD products. We'll be right back with Voices from the Field. And welcome back to Voices from the Field. And I'm really honored today to have a longtime friend that is doing some great things in the community. Jamillah has been my friend for probably, I want to say 8 or 9 years now. Yeah, it sounds like it goes way back. But she was actually one of my students. Okay, so I can claim a little bit of this, what she does now. Not really, but she is doing some phenomenal work now that I'm excited to be a part of. And so welcome, Jamillah, to my show.
Well,
you are definitely
so
a wealthy teacher. You have so much to share.
Thank you.
But how you liking Las Vegas?
I love Las Vegas. You know, Las Vegas has been very good to me, and it's a very generous, supportive community in whatever it is you want to do. Fortunately, I have embarked upon the Parkinson's disease community, and it has shown to be something quite fascinating, and an opportunity to enlighten and for myself to grow.
Yeah, but what sparked you to be interested in Parkinson? Because, you know, we don't normally hear about Parkinson.
No, most people don't.
No.
But Parkinson's, getting involved was purely accidental.
Okay.
Number one. I didn't have anybody in my circle that had Parkinson's disease. I don't have any family that has Parkinson's, but I had been involved with a national organization, and I served on their local board here.
Okay.
And one of the things I found being on this board was there wasn't enough interaction, enough education for people with Parkinson's disease and places to go for them to really experience a better quality of life.
Okay.
And so I said, there's got to be something more than this.
Okay.
And so that's how we got started. That's how we are. And that's
So
what we continue to do.
Basically, you saw a need. It wasn't something that through family, friends, or a direct connection drew you, but you saw a need and filled it. You know, that's honorable. I mean,
thank you.
That's why you're a wealthy teacher. I mean, to just take on something that, you know, you really didn't know much about before.
I knew nothing about before.
Nothing.
I knew nothing about Parkinson's disease.
So you've been on a learning curve.
A huge learning curve.
And so you're with Friends of Parkinson. It's a nonprofit organization.
Yes.
I am honored to say that I helped you create and get the paperwork for that.
Yes,
plug,
you did.
plug.
Yes, you did.
I do that. Okay. It's my show. I can say what I want to, right?
Yes.
Okay. But you are making phenomenal growth right now. I was honored to sit in a recent board meeting. I've been around and watched brand new logo. In fact, the logo that we'll be showing on the show today is your reveal. It's your brand new logo that you're coming out. You just finished doing Funny Bunny Run.
Yes.
You know, so you have a lot of things going on. But what's really exciting is that you're opening an office in Pahrump.
We have expanded to Pahrump. Yes.
Woo!
It is a very big deal for us.
Yes.
You know, we pride ourselves with being local. And no matter where we go, we will always be that local organization, whether we're here in Las Vegas or in Pahrump. One of our mottos at Friends of Parkinson's is to give where you live. And we support the communities where we are. It's important that the community comes out and support the local organizations. We're the grassroots. We're on the ground. We have our pulse on the needs of the community. And so with that in mind, it is an imperative that communities rally together.
And I truly love that philosophy. I mean, there's a lot of big national organizations, and they're like magnets. They get the support. People just let's do, I won't name big names, but you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
They automatically sort of get the support. And plus, they even have the staff and dedicated people to go out there and ask, and keep asking, and they keep getting. But it's the local organizations. And so basically what you're creating is little hubs.
Absolutely.
You know, we've got a Pahrump hub, we got a Las Vegas hub. I heard you mention Mesquite hub. We're waiting for that invitation, everyone. Mesquite, if you want them there, invite them, give them space. Okay, shameless plug. Okay.
Shameless plug, but I love it,
But you do have an office in Pahrump. So what kind of services are you going to be offering in Pahrump?
So part of our mission, there's 3 components to the mission. Of course, one is the education component.
Yes.
We got to let people know. Most people don't know Parkinson's, period.
Period.
And they always think that Parkinson's is just about the tremor. And less than 40% of the people with Parkinson's actually have a tremor. Most of the Parkinson's symptoms are what they consider non-motor symptoms, i.e. where you can't swallow, you lose your voice.
Okay.
You know, of course, there's the gait issues and stuff like that, but most of them are actually non-motor. It's a neurological, degenerative neurological disorder.
Neurodegeneration.
And it doesn't shorten your life expectancy. So over time, things start to
Quality of life.
it changes tremendously. So
We actually have a personal friend that recently just went through what I call the journey of Parkinson.
Absolutely.
And we watched firsthand what happened. And I mean, it was heart-wrenching to how, not only how it impacts the person who has it, but the entire family.
and the community, really. And the entire community.
So you're here, and you're the only Parkinson's group in Las Vegas, right?
We're the only Parkinson's group, to my knowledge, that is doing what we do.
Okay.
You know, because not along with the education, we also have services. In fact, we're really blessed to have what we call a medical liaison on in our group. And what the medical liaison will do, I mean, we're not clinicians, so we can't diagnose.
Absolutely.
So what we go out to the home or the community, wherever they are, and we do an assessment of their needs.
Okay.
And then we go back to them or the family or the caregiver and say, okay, based on our expertise, this is what the needs are, and help them navigate a system so that they can actually get those needs met.
And that's so vital, because the caregivers, they don't have any more knowledge than we did.
No, they don't.
You know, they're like, they have what? Oh my God, you know, what do I do? And they immediately get on a journey of searching for that information.
Right.
So I'm honored that you're here in the Las Vegas and Pahrump area, but I'm also excited because we have a collaboration going on. As you know, but as my audience also knows, maybe not, I'll tell you again. This segment is sponsored by Rock's Place Hemp Works, which is the CBD oil. So we have a collaboration because you understand, and many of your network and community have seen the results of what CBD has done in the Parkinson disease arena. Right. And so I'm excited to be able to offer educational programs. So what does having, or the information about CBD, what does it do for your clients?
Well, let me first of all preface, because there is no, I have to say this, because there is no quote unquote scientific data that specifically talks about the direct treatment of Parkinson's. However, what CBD has shown to do is to support some of the symptoms that it can treat. Right. And so many that are in our community, what they do is they use the products for pain reduction. They use it for appetite stimulation. They use it to help them with a quality of life where they can sleep, you know, and to take kind of the, I don't know, the better term is take the edge off. You can kind of reduce some of the anxiety that they may be experiencing because of the symptomology that it happens with Parkinson's disease. That is really important because, you know, and there's a lot of controversy in the medical community about just hemp and cannabis and
all of
that. Hemp. So, but for us, we don't have any judgment. Our feeling is that
does it help?
Does it help? And does it help them with their quality of life? Right. And is it within the bounds of the legal system? And, you know, so if it's all yes, then I'm going to give you as much information as you can take so that you can make an informed decision about your quality of life.
Yes, and Jamillah made a couple great points. And so if you want to see the FDA disclaimer, you can go to my website, drvictoriaboyd.com/FDA-disclaimer, because being in that industry, we can't say cure, prevent, treat, any of those things. So that's my disclaimer. Go to that website and you will see our complete disclaimer. But you need to have an open mind to learn.
Absolutely.
There is research out there because it now has gotten into the stage where it is being destigmatized. Right. The research is being done. And there is. You need to go out there and really look at it. But I'm excited about the partnership. I've never been to Pahrump, and you promised to take me.
Pahrump is growing.
Road
it's
trip.
A beautiful road trip.
But tell us again how we can find you and the Friends of Parkinson Foundation.
Well, we have our website is www.friendsofparkinsons.org. Our office is 2400 North Tenaya Way, and our Pahrump office is 3340 South Highway 160. And then it's Suite 303. I am so excited. I mean, you know, I love Pahrump. I mean, if you haven't been there, there's a lot to see and there's a lot to do.
We got a road trip coming.
Yes,
but
we do.
Thank you for being on. I hope everyone will support the Friends of Parkinson. We're going to be right back.
Thank you.
And welcome back to another segment of Voices from the Field. I have a business and a nonprofit, and I want you to know that I struggled for a long time. Just data management, keeping things together, organizing stuff, marketing, people, emails, until I found this company that I've worked with probably for the last 3 years. I've known Ryan, one of the directors in there. But today I'm really excited to have Spence Johnston on the show with me. And he is from Soffront, and he is their marketing director. The reason I say marketing, because I'm so excited about marketing, because everybody needs marketing. But what I've found is that most people just don't know what CRM. They hear these initials, and they're connected to a lot of companies, but they really don't know what that means to them, what benefit is to them. So first, before we get into digging deep into what is Soffront.com, tell us about Spence Johnston.
Wow, Spence Johnston. I didn't know I was going to be on the spot.
Okay.
I've been in Las Vegas a long time. I love it here. I'm originally from Michigan, as you, so we have that bond.
Yes, we have
and
that
I believe I was excited. You told me your daughter's going to go into granddaughter Central
My
Michigan.
granddaughter is graduating. That's why I'm going back to Michigan. She's graduating from
Central Michigan.
Central Michigan.
I'm a fellow Chippewa, so
Chippewa.
I'm very excited. Fire up chips. I get that.
You know, I just attract people that are in my circle. Yes. So you can be really proud on May 5th when she graduates and walks across the stage.
Well, that's awesome. That's
Yes.
awesome. But I have a background initially from Central Michigan, a broadcast major.
Okay.
I worked in the field a little bit and got into marketing. I was event marketing. It grew. I started working at agencies here in Las Vegas and got into tech. I kind of, with the way marketing is going into digital, I saw more of a future, more job security, and got into the tech field, and I've been with Soffront almost a year. Soffront is a CRM company, for those of you that don't know, CRM, Customer Relationship Management. What that means is it's a way to track your clients, your customers. It's a way to follow them through the sales funnel. It's a way to keep in contact. It's a way to manage your entire customer base in one spot. Do lots of different things with them, from email marketing to digital marketing. So.
And what I realized, that the term customer actually is a name that fits many different categories. Nonprofits, yes, you have customers.
Clients.
You know, entrepreneurs, even if you have a brick and mortar building, you still need some way of tracking who you have. And under this CRM, what Soffront does, you've actually put it into a nice little package for them. So what are some of the benefits for any business using?
The most important thing I can say is organization. Yeah. I mean, there's still businesses out there that do everything on paper, Excel sheets. And the great thing is when you put a customer, a client, a prospect into a CRM, you have all their information in one spot. You can search them. You want to send them an email. It tracks your email. You don't have to go through your Gmail search bar and try to find an email.
Were you looking over my shoulder? Just this morning, searching.
Well, I had to do that to get the address to come here today. I didn't put it in my CRM.
So it's not a dead art of searching.
But and a lot of businesses think, oh, I'm not a big enough business. Yeah. I'm not a giant corporation. I don't need this. Yeah. Everybody can use it.
And that's where I was. I thought that I just wasn't big enough to use this customer relations management system. But you've actually I have a small database, but you streamlined it and allowed me to use it in ways I hadn't thought of using it.
And one way that Dr. Boyd, I know just because we taught, is you utilize yours for marketing. Email marketing.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing you can do with CRM. Not all CRMs offer that, but you can go in through your contact list, create an email to go out to everybody.
Yep.
And then immediately it comes back and you can see who opened it, who didn't open it. Then, hey, you saw who opened it. I can create a message to those who opened it and follow up with them because they're interested.
Yes.
And there are hundreds of CRM programs. Ours isn't for everybody.
Right.
There's some, there's different industries have different CRMs. There's free ones out there. It's just if you're a business, you can't be using your Excel sheet. It may work, but
it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that responsiveness, and which is what I liked about Soffront, because you can tell it what you need. I need this, and so you tell me when my people do that. With the regular emails, it doesn't respond to what is happening on the other end of the email.
And if someone was in the market I would tell them, find a product where the email automation is combined with the CRM. Just the fact is, if you're using like a MailChimp or one of the other, you've got to, it eliminates a process, because if you're using an outside one, you have to go outside the CRM and import it.
Yeah.
You have marketing automation in one, it's in one spot. And that's the whole idea of managing the whole funnel and getting it out there.
So I'm going to give a tip, or you're going to give a tip actually, because you did some marketing for me, and we had problems.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because of what you were doing; it was because of the system that really actually blocked us. And you tried everything. Let me try it this way. Well, let me try it this way. You didn't give up on the first thing. But finally, we saw, okay, it's not us.
Yeah.
it's.
I like to describe marketing or anything related to throwing spaghetti on a wall. Sometimes it's going to stick, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're going to hit a home run, and that's when you stick with it.
Yeah.
I had and I found this out today, and I was irritated and flattered all at the same time. I worked, I'm not going to name the company, but I worked somewhere previously and had some very good success in marketing. And today I follow one of the competitors, and this is from years ago, on Facebook. And they were using a promotion I used several years ago. And I'm just looking, I was irritated first, but I was like, I'm a little flattered. It worked great, but and it's not exact science. It's finding what works. You're gonna strike out, and then when you hit that home run, you go with it as far as you can until you need to come up with the next great idea. So.
Well, I just know that you did all of the back. I just had to say, I want this. And basically, that's all I said. And we just tried some different things. But it's important that I hope the audience will understand that not only do you have to manage who your customers are, but you then have to align that with what your message is, which is the marketing. And that's sort of because Soffront is a multifaceted service. You handle the customers, the marketing, all of that. So give us in a little nutshell.
Okay. Peel the orange. When Soffront started out strictly CRM, and it evolved with technology. And that's the thing, is technology changes constantly, and if you want to survive, you have to evolve.
Yes.
We went into, and we were Soffront was the original CRM.
You're saying you're 25 years old.
Yes, and that's how long CRM has been around. The owner of our company came up with the concept of CRM.
Whoa.
So,
I didn't.
and marketing automation, and it's evolved, and we continue to grow, and now we've ventured into digital marketing, where we've incorporated. We've incorporated social media, reputation management, web design.
Wow.
We just continue to grow and offer any kind of digital marketing, from PPC to pay-per-click advertising, search engine optimization. And nowadays, Bill Gates said this, if you don't have a digital presence for your business, you might as well be dead. You're not serious about your business. If you're serious about your business, you got to have some sort of digital.
Here I am. That's why I created the Wealthy Teacher Show.
You get it, and it's. Of course, I want everybody to come use my company's products, but there's you.
But you have a good niche for certain.
It's one-stop shopping. We just incorporated a social media management tool where we just built into the CRM, which we haven't even told you about yet, because it launches May 1st. So where you can do all of it's almost like your own Hootsuite within the CRM, where you can post if you want to do a Facebook post to go to Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram in one spot, you can put it there, and it goes out to all your social media channels. And you can view it in one spot, and you can view all the...
Because I do use Buffer and Hootsuite and all of those. So that's going to be in the package now.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really cool, as well as reputation management, which a lot of people don't realize is a big deal. As some companies, it's reputation management and listing building. First for SE to get found online. There's so many listings out there. There's 70 local listings here in Las Vegas online that you can do to help grow your business.
Wow. Okay. So all of you business owners out there, nonprofits, anyone that you think that you have customers, but maybe you haven't said, okay, I'm not big enough. You are. You need this because you want to grow, right? So how can we find you and Ryan and Soffront and
real easy? Soffront.com. Soffront. It's really easy. And even like I said, if we don't, we spoke to your last guest before.
Yes.
And we didn't have the right fit for her.
Right.
So, I mean, we may not have the right fit for you, but everybody needs something.
The big thing about this, when you talk to them, you'll be educated. You'll learn some tips and some ideas, and they will actually help you discover what it is you really need, whether it's your company or something else. You need to know what you need. And so that's why I'm so grateful. That's why I keep, I'm one of your fans and one of your customers. And I appreciate you coming on today. And
I appreciate having me. It's great. I love to talk about this stuff. And like I said, it's interesting. Marketing technology is always evolving, and you have to stay up to date, and it's hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
And
you are a wealthy teacher.
Thank you.
And you are an expert.
I'm going to put that on my resume.
Yes, you are a wealthy teacher because we now have video of it.
Wow, thank you.
Okay, so thank you, our guest, Spence Johnston of Soffront, and we're going to be right back. And here we are. We're back again on the Wealthy Teacher Show. And I have one of my favorite people back on the show, Angie Amico. She's back on the show with me today. First of all, I want to thank you because this was my production manager today. She managed all the guests coming on and got the signatures and gave me my countdowns and all of that, and which just helped me out tremendously. And I really want to thank you for stepping in and being a part of the Wealthy Teacher family.
You know what, it's like I was telling you when you first said, oh, thank you for helping. I'm like, you know what, I get to be part of your entourage. I'm like, it's like I'm the little schoolgirl, just like, yes, I get to work with Dr. Boyd again. Whatever you're up to, I'm there. So and that's one of the things that I love about us, is just how we collaborate and we can, make things work. So
yeah, absolutely. So why I brought you on today, because you have some exciting news.
Yes.
You are stepping into your spotlight.
Yes. It's so funny because actually I had a phone call coming here and they're like, this is new. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's really not. What it is that for the last 18 years, I've been working with people in different capacities in social services, as a caretaker, as a therapist, and I became a trainer, a certified trainer in personal development. I've been doing that behind the scenes, supporting other trainers, writing curriculum for companies. And so I've been doing this. I just have not been in the forefront.
Right.
So this is not new, for me. This is my passion, and that's actually what the workshop is about. So what I'm doing and what I'm up to is I launched a whole program, but it starts off with a workshop. And it's called Design Your Purpose and Thrive.
Yes. And this is through your Life Solutions.
Yes, my life-changing solutions. So this is my brand. This is me. Yeah. And I do have some collaborators and some support and stuff, but for the most part, this is me.
So what are some of the takeaways coming to this? Because it's a 2-day workshop, which is really phenomenal. What are 2 or 3 of the takeaways that they'll
Wow.
Maybe 2 or 10? No.
20, right? No. And here's the thing, and let me actually preface it by this. It's an interactive. So you're not going to go in and sit and have me deliver all this information.
Okay.
It really is going to be interactive. Some refer to it as experiential.
Yes.
And one of the biggest things that I think, or if I'm going to put it in 3, is speaking on how we measure up.
Measure up.
Yes, how we measure up, what our story is about, and how we're constantly telling a story out there. And or also we're either telling a story based on how we're projecting ourselves or making up a story about the other person in front of us. And that can often gear us on our decision making.
Yes.
So it's like, oh, I can't, talk to the pretty girl because she's a 10 and I'm a 7. So let me go over here and talk to the 4, what I deem a 4.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we're constantly measuring up. So we get to look at that. And when we do that, we stop ourselves.
Yeah.
I can just keep going. So the next one is.
Well, no, you really wanted to, why should they be in your workshop?
And that's where I was headed with that. And then, so it's like, it's an evolutionary process within the first 2 days.
Okay.
And then we're also going to speak about why it's okay to not be okay. I was joking with you about like these nails are not okay. But how often, again, those little things stop us.
Yes, from doing anything.
From doing anything. Like, again, if it was me in a former life, I would have looked at my nails and it's like, I can't possibly come on, the show. Like, people are going to see my nails. And so I get to look and live out of my purpose and my passion.
And you're being authentic.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I love about you. I mean, you're always in your face, up front. No, that's wrong. No. but it's in such a kind, warm, and what I call teaching and embracing way that even though you might not agree with the path someone's taking, you still let them have the choice of making that decision, which is great about how you present your concepts, your philosophy, and now you're teaching all of what you believe in. So tell us when it is, where it is, how to get tickets.
Yes. Okay. Well, so first of all, let me just kind of comment into that. And that really, in general, if I was to put it in a couple of words, what the workshop is about is embracing yourself and finding your purpose and really just having full self-acceptance so that you can propel forward.
Absolutely.
And really live out of that purpose and your life design. So you can, the dates are, it's June 22nd and 23rd.
Okay.
You can find, I have already an event set up on Facebook, so you can go to Life Changing Solutions on Facebook.
Okay.
I think that's the easiest way. It's through Eventbrite.
Yeah. And just look at the bottom of the screen here because we have all the information running in a ticker tape thing right here. So
fancy.
So reach out June 22nd, 23rd.
Yes.
Look for Angie on Facebook. Thank you again for all of your help today, for announcing your big event coming up. We're going to be right back. Okay, I hope you enjoyed our show today. And as a wrap up, I want you to remember, follow us on Facebook. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. That's the Wealthy Teachers Show. All of the information we're providing is for your growth, education. And so as we post all the new videos, you'll see them and be sent right to your inbox if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, want to thank Agent with a Heart for supporting us as a sponsor. You can find them at agentwithheart.net. Also, Soffront, CRM, Marketing Management, Soffront.com. And finally, HempWorks, changing lives one drop at a time. Find us at hempworks.com/rocksplace. Hope to see you at our next show. Bye.